Hi everyone, it's Nate. And before we get into the start of the first Welcome to Dooneyland adventure, I wanted to take a few minutes to tell you about a very special event coming up on Saturday, September the 9th. As many of you may know, Minionworks is based out of Houston, Texas, and over the past 2 weeks, our city and the surrounding Texas Gulf Coast has been put through, well, pretty much literal hell. After Hurricane Harvey slammed into Texas just north of Corpus Christi, it very slowly wandered its way northeast over the course of 5 days, and in the process, it dumped over 40 inches of rain on us. To help put that in perspective, the average annual rainfall in Houston is about 51 inches. We got 80% of that in 4 days. 4 days. If you've watched the news or looked at the internet in the past fortnight, it would be really hard not to have seen some of the truly dramatic images of houses and cars completely underwater and people by the dozens being rescued from their homes by boat. And even though the storm has been long gone for almost a week now, the after effects are still ravaging the area. All that rain has to drain into the Gulf of Mexico, and there's so much of it, over 9 billion gallons in our county alone, that it's going to take weeks, maybe even months, for all of that water to finally recede. All week, I've driven through neighborhoods that had up to 6 feet of water inside homes. Piles of furniture and appliances and toys and sheetrock and carpet line the streets as far as you can see. I've helped one coworker and a friend of mine tear down the walls in her home in an effort to salvage it before the mold and rot set in. And she's one of the lucky ones. Tens of thousands of people that live along the bayous and rivers that are carrying those billions of gallons of water towards the Gulf are still displaced. Their homes are still underwater and probably will be for a while. And once the water's gone, the likelihood of there being something left, as much as I hate to say it, is next to nothing. All of us here at Minionworks were very lucky. Though some of us had some close scares with approaching floodwaters, we all came out unscathed. We can't say the same thing for a whole lot of other people. 1 in 10 people in Houston alone are currently homeless, and in a city of over 2 million people, that's not an insignificant number. The losses in property and life are staggering, and it's going to take months, maybe even years, to return to some kind of normal. Now, millions of dollars in aid and supplies have been coming into the area from all over the world over the past week, and the region has really pulled together, but there's a lot more work to be done. The recovery is going to take billions of dollars, and while we know that we alone can't make all the hurt and heartache and loss go away, we feel like we can certainly do something to help. So, on Saturday, September the 9th, starting at 11:45 Central Daylight Time, the Minionworks Podcasting Network will be streaming a 12-hour gaming marathon that we've called Roll for Relief. The original Minions will all be there along with our friends from Freelance Heroism who have stepped up to join us in this effort. We'll be running 4 games, each about 3 hours in length, starting at noon and running until about midnight. And we'll be broadcasting live over YouTube and Twitch, and if we can get it to work properly, our respective Facebook pages as well. And as we play, we'll be taking donations using a GoFundMe account that we've set up at www.gofundme.com/rollforrelief. We're asking all of you out there to join in and watch us engage in our own special brand of shenanigans, and if you can, please donate. The proceeds of everything we raise will be split between 5 local charities: the Houston Food Bank, the Corpus Christi Food Bank, the Houston Humane Society, the Texas Diaper Bank, and the Hurricane Harvey Relief Fund. You can donate as little as $1. Believe me, every one of them will help a family in need. And if you're feeling particularly generous, we have a few special incentives for you. If you pledge $10 or more, we'll give you a live shout out during our gaming sessions. If you pledge $25 or more, we'll allow you the opportunity to affect the game that we're playing. You can change a role or introduce a monster or NPC for the players to deal with. We'll let you decide our fate. And if you donate $100 or more, you can sponsor an entire hour. We'll promote you or your brand or business in exchange for your generosity. Now, you can visit our Facebook page at facebook.com/Minionworks Podcasting Network to get more details, or just tune in on Saturday the 9th. We'll be putting out links you can follow to watch us in an upcoming message here on our podcast feeds. We hope that you'll watch and give and laugh and have some fun while you help families in need next weekend. Now, with that said, it's on to this week's Welcome to Dooneyland.